There comes a moment in your life when something inside you shifts. A quiet freedom rises within you. A calm confidence takes over. And suddenly, you no longer feel the need to prove anything to anyone. Not your worth, not your value, not your strength, not your purpose, not your journey. You finally understand that the loudest battles you were fighting weren't against people, they were against your own doubt, your own fear, your own desire to be accepted, understood, respected, or validated by those who were never meant to define you. When you no longer need to prove anything, life becomes lighter. You stop chasing approval. You stop explaining yourself to small minds. You stop begging to be seen. You stop trying to convince people that your intentions are pure, your heart is clean, your dreams are real. You stop shrinking yourself just to make others feel comfortable. You stop trying to be enough for people who were never enough for you. You begin to understand that your worth was never meant to be measured by someone else's insecurities. Your value was never supposed to fit inside someone's limited view of you. Your purpose was never supposed to be debated by those who don't even understand their own. You realize that the ones who misunderstood you weren't supposed to understand you. The ones who doubted you weren't supposed to believe in you. The ones who left weren't supposed to walk with you into your destiny. When you reach the point where you no longer need to prove anything, your energy shifts. You become untouchable. You stop reacting to things that once drained you. You stop engaging with people who only want to test you. You stop giving your emotions to situations beneath your growth. You stop trying to win arguments that don't matter. You stop trying to be right and start choosing peace instead. This kind of confidence doesn't shout, it whispers. It moves silently. It doesn't need an audience. It doesn't need applause. It doesn't need recognition. It knows what it carries. It knows what it's survived. It knows what it's becoming. It knows that real power isn't loud, it's steady. You begin to walk differently. You speak differently. You love differently. You choose differently. You realize that your time is valuable, your presence is a privilege, your heart is rare, and your path is sacred. You stop giving access to everyone. You stop entertaining nonsense. You stop letting people guilt trip you into being who you used to be. You stop letting the world rush you into proving something you've already mastered in silence. When you no longer need to prove anything, you finally meet yourself, the real you. The you that doesn't need approval to feel worthy. The you that doesn't need company to feel supported. The you that doesn't need validation to feel enough. The you that is whole even while healing. The you that is strong even when quiet. The you that is chosen even when overlooked. This is the version of you that moves with intention. The version that rises above noise. The version that refuses to compete because competition is for those who doubt their own power. The version that walks away gracefully because you don't need to win, you just need to grow. The version that understands that what's meant for you will not require you to prove anything to receive it. People may not understand this new you. They may think you've changed. They may say you've become distant. They may assume you're cold, arrogant, or detached. But they don't realize you've simply elevated. You've matured. You've learned the art of inner peace. You've learned the strength of silence. You've learned that real confidence is knowing you don't need to explain yourself to anyone. This is what freedom feels like. Not needing to defend your choices. Not needing to justify your growth. Not needing to prove your intentions. Not needing approval to move forward. Not needing to convince anyone of who you are. You finally understand. If they don't see your worth, they don't belong in your life. If they don't understand your journey, they're not meant to walk it with you. If they don't value your presence, give them the blessing of your absence. If they don't appreciate your heart, let them lose the opportunity to experience it again. You no longer need to prove anything. You just need to become everything you were destined to be, quietly, consistently, powerfully. Because the greatest flex in life isn't proving people wrong. It's becoming so aligned, so grounded, and so at peace that you no longer care who doubted you in the first place. And when you reach that point, you've already won.